realistically, if we looked at what most people have to pay to try to be debt free, and then, oh, I got 10 to 20 grand in my savings, that's my new credit card.
Yep.
Now I don't have to go into debt. Oh, if I pay the same minimum payments that I pay to 5+ different debts every month, if I pay that to my new 30-year loan, oh, I pay it off in 5 years.
So,
wow, 5 to 7 years.
So what Robert basically is talking about, guys, is, a lot of people have that mortgage payment, right? They have the equity in their home. It's all the properties, a lot of the properties here in this nation have raised in value over the past 2-3 years, right? Because of supply and demand. Now, I've had a lot of debt in my life as well. And he's talking about everyone's different. Every situation is different. Everyone has different debts. Now, those of you that have a lot of debt with the mortgage and the money just sitting there as far as equity goes, maybe you can utilize that as your situation. Everyone's situation is different, but in your situation, maybe you can use that money to eliminate a lot of the debts, maybe even a car payment, to eliminate $1,500 a month in bills, right?
Yeah, exactly. I might have raised my mortgage interest. Oh, I get a better tax rate. I get to write off more of my income, and I get to keep more of my blood, sweat, and tears, that net monthly income.
Yeah, so a lot of people, we have really good interest rates because a lot of us refinanced back in the day, right, when the interest rates were the lowest of lows. But don't let that stop you from restructuring to plan for the future, because if you think about it, like Robert's mentioned, over the years, what's built a lot of wealth for everyone, for a lot of people, is real estate. But it starts with that first property, and your second, third, and then fourth, and so on. You're off to the moon at that point.
Yes, we've answered the age-old question here, Raymond. When is the best time to buy?
Now.
Exactly.
If it makes sense financially for you and your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Yes. Can you afford it? What can you qualify for?
Yes.
What's it versus rent versus owning? So the tax deductions I get, oh, that's going to counter my little higher house payment. Oh, wait, in the future there's potential savings. There's things I can do to improve my payment down the road, regardless if rates go down. There's mortgage insurance you can eliminate.
Yep.
So we very encourage it, because I've seen a pie chart one time. I don't know where we are in time right now, but if you look at the wealthiest, everybody visualize a pie chart. So you visualize a pie chart and you look at the 1%ers, and you'd be surprised. What do the 1%ers make? I think it's 300 something thousand.
Yeah, I believe it's 360,000 annually and up.
Really?
I believe those are the numbers.
That sounds about right. So
yeah.
Think of everybody, the 1% of those are the people making 360,000 or more. Think of it as a circle, a pie chart circle. 100% of those 1%ers. If we look at 100% of those 1%ers, it's you got your 1% doctors, you got your 0.5% who won the lottery, you got your 1 or 2% inventors, and from people who really, and then the rest, 80 plus, or the rest of that pie chart is from real estate.
Love it.
That
means I'm in the right business.
We're in the right business. So it all starts with the ground floor, your wealth with your home. That's what's going to start building real wealth, real property.
You know what, Robert, before we end this show, because time is running out, guys, I just wanted to put this thought in everyone's mind out there really quick, man. This is going to really make you think tonight, okay? Now, average American that retires right now from 65 to 74 retires with an average of $430,000 in savings, okay? Now, I'm going off what I pay monthly as far as my bills, along with a 10% buffer on top of that. Gotcha. Okay, so it's $3,500 is what it takes for myself to sustain the cost of living of my family, right? $3,500 a month. Now, if you break that down, if you divide that into 430,000, which is the average saving of the retiree from 65 to 74 years of age, that's 10 years. That's not including inflation. Wow. Every year of 2%, right? Average of 2% inflation.
Yep.
So that 10 years becomes less when you add inflation. So
Wow.
imagine retiring at 65 and you have $430,000 average in savings. Your living cost of living is $3,500. You're going to be living comfortably for 10 years. What if you live to the age of 85? That's 10 years more than what your savings is going to help you earn every month, right?
Exactly.
So think about this, guys. If you start investing in properties right now, this is my investor side coming out. Imagine if you start educating yourself, investing in one property a year and start snowballing after that, okay? And say you have 10 properties by the time you retire at 65. And each property is cash flowing, say, $500 a month, okay? 5 times 10 is $5,000 monthly, Robert.
Exactly. And what he's talking about too is when you buy your first house, when somebody owns a home, they have to, when they buy an investment, you need some money down. You need more than the minimum versus buying a house to live in, whether you're a first time home buyer or not. The difference is we talk about the reserves needed.
Absolutely.
On top of buying an investment house, we're going to coach you on, all right, well, the first house doesn't have to be the mansion. The first house, okay, we're in there, we're setting the stage. And then once you've been there 12 months at least, then we're going, okay, now I can step up to another house or another house closer to work where I can go, I'm going to turn this house, my current house, into a rental and move on into investment and purchase a home to live in. Another home to live in.
Oh yeah,
That's
get creative.
We still need the reserves, but now you can come in with lower down payment.
Absolutely.
So there's ways to kind of go from one prop. That's what we're talking about.
So those are the smaller details, the small details that we have to get into, and we can coach you up on those details. But the scenario that I was talking about is basically helping you and trying to get you to think outside the box and not just rely on your savings, on your pension, on your Social Security. That might not even be there, right? I know we've been saying that for years, but I just want you guys to realize having 10 properties, just say a scenario, having 10 properties, cash flowing $500 each property, that's $5,000 a month in cash flow, right? Just off your properties. Exactly. And if you do have a 401k, if you do have a pension, if you do have Social Security, that's icing on the cake, okay? That $5,000 that I'm getting off the rentals, guys, that's surpassing my $3,500 of living expenses by $1,500. So I still have more of a buffer. And man, it's just thinking outside the box, guys, and I get passionate about this because it's helped my wife and I.
You're living it.
I'm living it, and I'm changing our lives because of what I'm doing and the way I'm thinking, right? And I can help you out and put something on paper. Robert can help you out by qualifying. So if you guys get a hold of us, let's get together and make a plan. And we're running out of time, guys. Again, my name is Raymond Aquino. Call me at 909-553-1138. You can reach me on my YouTube channel, Investing in Rentals. I found my passion, along with Instagram and TikTok at AquinoRay99. And Robert, where can they get a hold of you?
Visit his restaurant.
Springhouse Family Restaurant in Hesperia.
I'm Robert Bulmer. I work with FBC Mortgage as an equal housing lender. Their NMLS number is 152859. I'm an active senior loan originator with over 25 years experience. My number is 760-669-7813. 760-669-7813. My NMLS number is 322918. Reach out to me directly anytime, either of us, and I'll be able to help you technically when it comes to face to face. So give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call, guys. Love y'all. All we want to do is just help people think outside the box and influence you guys and motivate you guys to not just depend on your W-2 income, Social Security, pension, or 401k. There's different ways of investing and different ways of making your money make money, guys. Love y'all.
Love you. We'll see you around in the high desert.
Yeah, we're clear.
Sorry, I had to go on that rant because...
Well, now we give them something to edit this time instead of being so flawless.
I said, we're going to make you work this time.
Say, well, this is great, but this is great. Let me put the great in the front of the great.
But, no, I get passionate about this, man.
No, we
because
love it, man. That's what we need.
it's helped my wife and I just think differently and be comfortable. I mean, if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, if my job said, Ray, You know what? We don't need your services
Or I can
anymore.
wait till we're just playing with real estate all day.
I'm okay.